Hey, what's going on, guys? It is COOLKRC6 here, and this is going to be the second video of me kind of talking about the Battlefield multiplayer experience. So today we're going over the game called Rush. I don't remember what the map was called, but as you can tell, it's kind of a desert, a gas refinery place, and we're just kind of playing as is. There's a lot of tips that I could personally give you, but the main tips that would be probably the best for new players that have never picked up the Battlefield series like me. Always spawn on a player when you're playing Rush, because you always want to be in the center of attention. That's probably why they call it Rush. Rush really reminds me, if you're a Call of Duty player, reminds me of Domination or Demolition, because of all the actions going on and all the spawn trapping you're doing, discluding all like the tanks and all the guns and stuff. But this isn't a very decent gameplay. It's more of a explanatory gameplay than it is anything else. So and the other thing that I can give you is, in my last commentary I said use the gun that you like the most, yada yada yada. But some of these gunfights I really don't know how I lost, but that's the gameplay's not there. The gameplay, this is the best that I could get. On Rush, I'm still new to this series, so this is for the average player. And so the best thing, and always get in a vehicle, because you're never going to get there fast enough. I ran through one of the part, but I'll just talk through that because I don't really think it matters. Here you can see me waiting for a vehicle, and I'm shooting up in the air because I want a vehicle. But you always want to be in a vehicle in case everybody's dead, and you're going to spawn far away like you always do from the action. So I don't know what this guy was doing out there, but he just happened to be taking a little crawl in the daisies or whatever, and with his Scar H. And I'm still using the M27 IAR. It's still my favorite gun with a holographic sight, but like I said, use the vehicle, spawn on someone, and like in the last commentary, always use your mini-map. I mean, when you're in the center of action, you need to know where the other people are at. You could see a couple of my mistakes where I made, where I did something wrong or something or another, and see me trying to shoot down the air support that they're bringing over, because you can't. In a tank, you're kind of at a disadvantage because they're flying, and you're getting your butt handed to you. But in a couple situations that are coming up here, I do use my mini-map, and you'll see I didn't want to get killed by that guy over there. But you'll see a couple of examples where I'm using my mini-map, and it seems that when you run with your pistol, it seems that you run a bit faster. So if you're far away and you're trying to get to a place that you want to get, I would recommend running with your pistol. And if you guys have any tips on how, or giving me an idea on how to get the M27 IAR in the medic class, or if you can't do that, I'm guessing you can't. But if you guys could help me out and tell me that, that'd be wonderful. It'd be the best day ever, as it were. And it looks like there's only one major spawn point. You can see there that I wasn't on the high ground, and the guns in this game just have insane amount of recoil, and they just, they're always there's always going to be that one gun that always sucks. But in this game, there's a lot of guns that have a lot of recoil depending on what you use on them. And if you guys have any tips on the attachments, I'm going to be going through all of them. I don't know if I'm going to be doing them for every gun, but I'm going to go through every attachment with this gun and see how I do. And I think you're allowed to have at least 2 attachments on there, but I'm not for sure. I'll have to look into that once I'm completely up to date on that. But anyways, other things for Battlefield, I'm gonna be starting. I just barely got promoted again, and this is a game. I'm trying to go through every. I was playing with COOLKRC6. In Battlefield, it's more of a, if you don't have a good squad, you're not really gonna play well, because you don't have other people getting your back. You don't have, you just don't have the person in the back waiting for you to, tell you if someone's there and that's got your back. And I wouldn't necessarily recommend the high ground, but I would also recommend Always ducking under cover after you've got a kill, because you never know. There's so many players in the lobby, and you'll see me doing that here. I pick off a couple people, but it wasn't to the extent of what I could have done, like in a TDM. But so for now, if I'm ever doing a Battlefield, it's probably gonna be on TDM, giving some tips and tricks on all the different guns, because I'm not a big Rush Conquest player. I hate these kind of games because the maps are way too huge, and I don't get to pick the guns. Sometimes I don't even get to pick the guns that I want to pick. So like if you guys can tell me how to fix this. So I spawn I'll spawn and it'll say like RPK in the slot where the M27 IAR is supposed to be. And I was wondering how to fix that, because I'm not a big fan of the RPK, and it's giving me as an offset gun. And the AK-74U, the SVT, sniper rifle, that is the worst sniper rifle. I hate it so much. But when I get the UMP-45, the Hump 45, I think I'm gonna start doing good. So, this, like I said, this isn't the best gameplay in the world, but it was more of a description gameplay than it was anything else. And so when you're using the M27 IAR, you can either, when you're playing a game like Rush, I think you want to put it on the, I can't remember where it's automatic or semi-automatic, but I'm not a big gun fan. But you're going to want to make it so it's just, you have to press the trigger every time you shoot, because that tends to make it makes it so it's like an M14, FNFAL, if you were in a reference to Call of Duty. And if you were to, and that gives it more accuracy, and also it keeps it steady. But when you're up close, you never know when you're going to happen to that close encounter. So when you're sprinting, always change it back to the burst or the rapid fire, because you're more than likely going to run into someone and get your butt handed to you because you're on automatic or whatever. I don't really know the difference between automatic and semi-automatic. It just doesn't matter to me. And when you're getting shot at, don't contest the person, because I'm running on this little overhang here, and I'm getting shot billions of times, and I don't think that he's gonna kill me, but I think this guy was using the semi-automatic or automatic. You see, I get shot once, twice, 3 times, 4 times, and I kept on running, and that's not a very smart thing to do. Don't run away from a gunfight. Run away, well, not necessarily don't run away, but run away, get some cover, come back around, and either you can't really do a jump shot in this game because the aiming sights go all wobbly and you can't really see what's going on, and stuff in that nature. So I hope this video has kind of been a little tip guide on Rush. You always want to be around the objective, always spawn near someone, use a vehicle, tank, anything you want to use. And if I were to recommend an attachment on the M27 IAR, I'd recommend the holographic sight. I haven't tried the grip or whatever, so I'm gonna try that out tomorrow or something like that, and see what happens. So I don't know if I'll make a gameplay for it. I probably will have to. Not having to, it's more than if I want to or not. But as this game comes to a close, guys, thanks for watching, and I hope this video has kind of helped you out, and have a good day.